These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Hennig article, quote, government spokesman to Shafak News. The Iraqi delegation to Washington reached new mechanisms on the dollar crisis. Quote, the American party has paid very attention to Iraqi delegation in a very different way from all previous delegations that visited the United States of America during the past years. The two parties reached new mechanisms in cooperation and will contribute to launch of large batches of hard currency into Iraq and agree on the method of applying the electronic platform, and this will contribute within a very short period to the stability of the dollar exchange rate in the local market according to its official price. And this price will be stable in the coming days. All right, Pimpy article, quote, U.S. report, Iraqi delegation in Washington came under severe pressure from Biden administration. To me, this is just smoke and mirrors. They're acting like they're being hard on Iraq, but I don't believe it, not for a second. All right, Bruce via Wiser Now. Tuesday, I got this information. The transition from our old form of government, which is a USA Inc., okay, the United States of America Incorporated, a transition to the Restored Republic of America is in place now. This means that your Treasury resources, that when that happened, the green light would be triggered by Treasury to the banks to allow the banks to move forward with tranches of payments to bondholders, their notifications, and for us to be notified of our exchanges. That was a very big move that had to take place, and it did. Where does that put us? So the latest we have from the same Treasury source is saying that we will be notified either Sunday evening or Monday morning, and we would set up our appointments on Monday, start exchanges on Tuesday, and that has us going early next week. We're looking good. Paulette says there will be a significant amount of USD going to Iran for imports, and this will continue, but under the new mechanism. Merchants conducting legal business can purchase USD for $13.20. Who is willing to pay 14% more for their imports at $15.30? The market is clearly still filled with corruption. Sudani GOI is stating all the right things about taking action against the corruption that are causing significant difference in the official and market rates, and perhaps this is how they're smoking out the corrupt. Time will tell. It seems the clock is ticking. Mark Z via PDK from our own U.S. Department of State at StateGov. Joint statement on the U.S.-Iraq Higher Coordinating Committee. This is the official statement on the meetings in D.C., frameworks, investments, etc. We are being told from people within those meetings or close to those meetings that more than that was accomplished. Things like new rates that we can expect soon and that we also can expect as to timing. I do not know what that timing is yet, but hoping it will leak. Sandy Ingram, the IQD rate still does not show 1300 IQD to $1 US. We are not sure if the 1300 IQD rate is in effect. However, a rate of 1310 IQD to $1 US shows up on the Central Bank of Iraq's website. All right, Pimpy says Iraq is going to have to know how much currency is out there in circulation. The last thing you want to do is increase the rate of dinar, turn around, and enrich a terrorist group. If they're going to do a huge rate change, I'm more than positive you're going to see the redomination of the Iraqi dinar, because it wouldn't make sense to turn around and enrich those very enemies that you're trying to fight against. Mark Z via PDK, Iraq has been very quiet. Thursday was a holiday. Today was a holy day, but we continue to hear how much progress they made at big meetings over here in D.C. We're watching it all play out, and things are underway. And lastly, Mountain Goat, I am being told by my CBI contact that the CBI has about 2 weeks to prove they can withstand a rate of 1,000 dinars to the US dollar. They will evaluate the situation, a go or a no-go to 1-to-1. We could very possibly see a rate of about 1 dinar to $1, 1-to-1 in 2 weeks from now, but I really do not think it will happen that soon. This is their goal in Iraq anyhow. Yes, I said 1-to-1 in Iraq, as I have told you all along that the rate you will see in your country outside of Iraq may be much higher, and this is amazing news.